Hello there. How are we, mate? Thanks. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's a different concept, different to the last tournament you hosted. So I'm pretty keen to get stuck in and different concept, different see what this tournament amounts to, more or less. So you're going to see some interesting builds. Yeah, I think we're waiting for McLovin and Keelan. Have we got a Civ selection from on both of them? Okay, no worries. All right, so for everyone that's tuning in, the tournament is a unit ban tournament. So how it'll work is we're going to have the players select their civilizations, and they're going to blind ban a unit for the other person. So more or less, pick your civ, ban a unit for the other person, and play a best of three. I think I've just encompassed everything. Yeah.
Pretty much, pretty much. Obviously the main thing as well is like the fact that you can't main your main civ consistently, because you can only play it until you win with it. It does force people to think a bit out of the box. They can't just go Ottomans 3 games in a row and just spam Spahi or whatever the comp is.
Yeah, look, it's a pretty consistent rule we've seen across all major tournaments, I think, is promoting diversity. It's going to get pretty old pretty quickly watching people play the same Civ.
Hmm.
But yeah, look, so this is the second tournament you've hosted. The first one, when was that? Tell us a bit about that one.
Well, the first one was a bit of, we didn't think it was gonna be successful. We just wanted to see what we can do and see if we can get people to be active and player base. And I think
Can
it was a
we get it?
success, and I'm happy with the results. And this
Yeah,
one we don't have a
I've
cash
to win that
prize.
one.
Well, you did well as well in the tournament. You got really far. That was really good stuff. And I think that the rule back then was also not. It was harsh, but it forced players to play differently, which I think was amazing.
Yeah. Look, unfortunately, I did bow out of that one towards the end, but yeah, we won't talk about that. Do we have a Civ pick from them? We're just going to wait for a Civ announcement so that I can note this and we can get it underway.
Well, here we have the game. We're gonna see now what civ they have chosen. A bit of a password on here, but I do have the details here. We got Spain from mclovin, and mclovin has decided Musk. And then we have Killan playing Brits, and he has banned the Falks.
Okay, interesting. Put them together and you have a Nusk Falk band. That's going to be good to see how this one plays out. So with Brit having
No
his Musk
Musk.
ban,
Mm.
are we going to see a Bow Pike? Are we going to see a prolonged age too? What are you anticipating for this one?
I'm expecting this. Killan is a bit of a lower elo player, so I believe he wants to be aggressive and force a hand. And the fact that Spain does not have the Falcons, I feel it completely destroys their tempo in Fortress.
Yeah, look, I do agree, and he doesn't want to overextend too hard and get wiped early. That'll just be game over for him. But yeah, look, it's going to be interesting. There's many builds that open up with this rule format. So yeah, here we have it. We have McLovin playing in blue on the northeast side of the map, I guess, versus Lunix or Killen playing in red as the Brits. Got an early TP from McLovin. Pretty standard stuff for Spain.
I'm curious to see if they're going to try and use this market early, because Florida does give you a market. We will see that.
It does, which is, quite nice for Brits. And just to make mention of something else on Florida, we have natives, the Seminole and the Carib natives, and they both heavily buff infantry units, and more so the longbowman from Brit. So it'd be good to see Keelan get out onto the map and take some of those settlements and take the upgrades from those.
We have a bit of a game pause. I think this is my opportunity. I just want to quickly change my settings. Or the hotkeys.
I think you want to go to game options and do the drag mode.
Just want to change these settings real quick so then I can select the home city, and then there's obviously deselected. Brit's deck here we have Virginia Company with Pioneers, and yeah, looking at that deck, no Musk, it does look interesting.
Yeah, Pioneer's interesting card. I don't think I've seen that too many times in a Brit deck, but we'll see if we can come up with anything tricky here. But yeah, he's got some mercenary shipments in there. We've got the 7, I believe that's a Totenkov Hussar. 9 British regulars. I mean, brigadiers. So that's a workaround for the Musk, I guess.
It will be a pretty good synergy. No Jaeger's Fortress, so I do think, yeah, he wants to be a lot of Cav cards. I may be going Huss, but I feel like going Huss against Spain, knowing that they have those rods, is gonna be a bit painful.
I can see the Grenadier cards for Keelan in there, so that could be interesting. So we got some Grenadier play, but yeah,
Good.
over to McLovin. Pretty standard Spain deck. Minus the Falcons, obviously. Okay, we have an age up coming in here at 3 minutes.
Aging up with the governor and putting all his vills on wood. And then we also see our age up from Lunix, Philosopher Prince, and then putting those vills on wood. He probably wants to maybe ship Virginia, put some houses down. He's moving 2 vills forward aggressively, maybe a forward base we see here.
Yeah, so for the Philosopher Prince is the food age up, so I'm assuming we're going to see all vills on wood and use that food to sort of float our early production while he tries to get some manners down.
Seeing forward manners
Taking a bit of map
from
there.
Lunix, yes, very nice.
I'd like to see a little bit better herding there. Could be exploited there.
Wonder if mclovin has any idea of what is to come. He doesn't see anything. He's trying to get this hunt now in. Oh, I think he will see this though. Where are those
What
vills
is
going?
he doing?
He is
Oh, he's helping him
shooting.
herd. That's quite nice of him. Oh, he's shooting all the deer. That is toxic, man.
Oh
my
goodness.
God, Keelan, what are you doing? That's disgusting. I like it though. I do like it. You know what? It's thrown him off his game here a bit.
Oh, shooting the hunt now also away. He might lose. He's gonna run his vills away. Oh,
This
and
is toxic.
we have a sneaky barracks near the coastline at the native post.
Look, I do like the play, but I'm not sure if 2 villages was necessary to pull that off. But look, I guarantee that's gonna throw him off a little bit here, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dead deers, 3,000 food. But he's just completely sacking bills here. Worth it? Probably not. I recommend? Probably not. Is it toxic? Yes. I like it.
Oh, and McLovin deciding not to kill the last Vil, so I don't think that was very impactful from McLovin.
I'd
And
love to see him go up and just kill the rest of it with that one.
so McLovin has shipped 700 gold into now rods. He's gonna age behind this, going with the scout. I don't.
That's your
Was that the?
hustle achievement.
Is that the Hus? Right.
Yeah, that's the Hussar there. We got 5 longbows come out. He's really down in score. Those 2 villagers really didn't help him losing those.
Yes,
What's the total villager count for Brit?
17 to 20. Shipping double wood back to back. He wants to play H2 all the way. And the problem with the rods are they are not count as shock infantry, so pikemen will not do well against the rods here. And if the rods can get on top of the longbows, it will be bad.
Oh lord, there goes the second bell. Oh lordy. He's fallen behind already in score. These 7 rods are going to do enough to really disrupt him here. Yeah. All Veals off food. No production happening. It hurts. Honestly, those longbows need to come back and do something about it pretty quickly. If he can just cut him off here, he'll be able to get some nice picks. But he is just standing in front of his trading post. I mean, town center. Great.
Yeah, now McLovin sees this. He doesn't know about this in the near the coastline. He has no idea.
No, he doesn't. But I think he's going to come up behind and clean this, to be honest.
A bit of a longbow mass. I don't think he was expecting
Yeah,
this.
there we go. There we go.
Pikeman coming back.
I think the pikes can, there we go, take the hussars.
Moving the longbows forward.
Oh, lordy.
Oh.
The Minutemen pop here. That's a beautiful cleanup. That's quite a lovely cleanup. They're walking a bit too much, though.
Not using the Spanish Explorer. I feel like he needs to be using this in this fight. Although he's not needing it.
Yeah, I think this is the nature of such a skill gap. It's quite a comprehensive cleanup.
Going now double pike, which will not do you any good here. Shipping 5 Vils, or is that 4 Vils? 4 Vils behind this.
Oh, dude, 10 settlers need to make a house? Probably not.
And now Spain. Oh, there comes the gold. The Spanish gold.
Yeah, I mean, he's completely cleaned him up here. Like, why wouldn't you send it? Why not? He can just sit, yeah, he can just sit here and spam rods, and there is nothing that he's going to be able to do about it.
Going for some Vil raids. We did see the Grey Coats being researched, so the Vils will be a bit tankier, but those Hus will still hit hard.
Mate, could you imagine they had pioneers?
Even Minutemen going in. More rods. He's double raxing rods.
Geez, I don't think he's got the APM to realize that he's going to be getting raided here. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay, now he's going to realize.
He's not moving his army back to support. Let's look at the Vil count. We got 27, still ahead with Vils, but this, if you're ahead of Vils, they need to be actual gathering resources. 26, 25, 24, 23. Can he get another one? No. Oh, and he's going for a raid.
Oh, we got the
himself.
pike raid. Yeah, awesome. That's probably not what you need right now. You need some longbows, my friend.
I think he thinks the rods are shock infantry, and that's why he's making pikemen. He does not know rods are heavy infantry.
We're gonna have a cleanup here. Clean up of Vils. Oh, Jesus, stop it. He's already dead. Yeah, for anyone watching, I do not recommend a counter raid and killing barracks with that counter raid.
I
what
believe
not to do.
this would have been fine, but I feel like he needed to. I think shipping those Irish bricks would have been really handy.
Yeah, the Irish Briggs definitely would have helped him hold there. Irish Briggs with the Minutemen pop. Yeah, there we go. Game
There
one's
it is.
over.
There it is.
McLovin 1, Lunix nil. Pretty comprehensive there. That was interesting choice of military. What's your take on that one? That's just a massive skill gap showing here.
I do know Lunix is he mains Aztec and Russia, so him picking Brits here, I'm very confused with that. I think he wanted to do a Virginia company boom, but he did not do it completely full because he only has, well, he barely has the manners out right.
I think sacking two vills to shoot hunts is probably not the wisest play in the book.
I think if he wanted to do that, yes, one will here, and then completely take the hunt back or kill it. But then, because he started killing the deer, ran the vills away, and then still lost them. So if you're gonna commit to this toxicness, then commit to it. Let the vills die and
Yeah, do
all
it
the vill,
for sure.
all the hunt. I'm just gonna.
I mean, alternatively, what McLovin could have done there is garrisoned 10 vills. They do double. The 10 cent fire does double damage to vills. So he'd be pretty much just one-shotting them. Big brain plays.
Because now we will just wait for the next game and see what they pick, what civs they pick, and what they will ban. We do know now McLovin, one of his main civs, he does like to play Spain. He can't play them anymore, so is he gonna go back to his reliable, playing the Hausa, or it will be interesting to see what he picks.
I'd like to see Lunix play something he's confident with.
I do think him going Hausa, I don't feel like Hausa has such a big roster of units. So if he goes Hausa, I feel like if Lunix bans a certain unit, either your Javelin Riders or your Falanis, it's disastrous for the Hausa player because that forces him to go mainly Cav or ship a card to make a cons, which will be bad for him.
Yeah, look, I agree. I think that could be a good strategy for him. Just an all-in rush. Ban either the Filanis or what are they called? The Cav units. Jesus, my brain fails me.
Javelin Riders,
No, the other one, the hand
the
Cavs.
the Raider or the Lafidi.
Yeah, that's right.
Raider.
Yeah, you ban the Raiders and just go all in. At
Mm,
this stage, he's got nothing to lose, and
yeah.
he needs to try and put some pressure on and make McLovin misplay.
I mean, he could probably, he could go Aztec. He could go probably. I think Russia could be good because if your opponent's Russia, I feel like you want to be banning the Strelates, right? Because Russia relies on the Strelates to be this mass that overwhelms you, and by banning that unit, and you going Musk and banning the Fulani, I don't know how Hausa will deal with that unless they can get the accounts out quick.
Yeah, the rush is pretty strong too, though, from Russia.
Mm.
I feel like there's such a good tournament civ. They're pretty versatile. You see them a lot in ESOC tourneys as well, and they tend to do pretty well. So I think one of the players is having a hard end break from that high crunch.
Yeah, we do have confirmation the Brit player is just out for a quick smoke. We do have the next map. The next map will be New England. We have McLovin playing as Hausa, and here it is, Lunix playing as Russia, as we just talked about.
Yeah, there you go. Well, exactly what we talked about. So it'd be interesting to see if he comes to the game with the game plan that we've just spoke about. Yeah, so we do have a ban for Cossacks, which shoots you off the gas a little bit, send the wood, and sort of expand a little bit more, get your infrastructure up,
Banning the
and set yourself up for the game.
Banning the accounts, I find that to be very interesting. Oh, close regions, let's just change that right there. I'm not seeing their map. They probably maybe making it quickly before they start. I do hope
I
they
mean,
keep
you say that the account is interesting, but we know how McLovin plays, fortunately, and yeah, it's his tactic he likes to use a lot. So yeah, could be a good pick for him, but I guess he can just default into Skirm Goon here.
Yeah, I feel like banning the Goon or the Lafidi or something different than the Akan. I know this forces Hausa to go, you know, if they go Akans, they can go Falk, Musk, Rush, but I feel like for an African set to do it, it's harder because the Falks do not cause natural raise, it causes influence.
That's
And
right. Yeah.
the Akans do have their splash damage, but their melee output isn't that high. Their HP, I believe it is 170. So, and they are a bit of an expensive musketeer to make.
So where does this where does this leave us? You think with the comp? You think that we're going to see? Think we're going to see a Strellet mass here?
Probably. I would like to see a rush from Russia against Hausa. Maybe try and take some map control. And again, we saw Lunix not dealing well with the raiding, so he wants to be the one putting the pace on the game, not the other way around.
Also got to be careful of the raids though while he's putting that pace on the game. That's for sure. Because as we see, there is a clear APM struggle there, so he's got to be careful.
Oh, here we go. Here is the game.
Perfect. And we're in, and the map is New England. Lovely.
A very classic normal map. Great TP. We do have water. I'm not a fan
I
of the
I love
natives.
this map. Yeah, the natives aren't great. I think it's the Montlets, I believe, or the Hurons.
Yeah.
Not the best natives, but it's such a great classic Age of Empires map, New England. You've got the ponds in the middle. We've seen in countless games that has been taken advantage of. You've got your water. You've got beautiful natural walls there on the just near the coastline that you can really exploit. With good micro. So yeah, look, kicking off the game, we have Lunix playing Russia on the southwest side of the map, and mclovin playing Hausa in the northeast side of the map. Amon, my co-caster, this is game 2. Civ unit ban of Cossack for Lunix and Akan for mclovin.
And then leading the house, we have Uganda Knuckles, a classic meme for a classic map.
Wait, what do you think of the Hausa Explorer?
There's a lot of cards you can use, which I think is nice, but in general, I feel like the Explorer is very weak. Like, yes, it'll do well against these small types of treasures, but anything with, your, how shall I say, non-animal guardians, they can't do anything. They struggle with it completely.
Yeah, I think in the future I'd like to see a buff to the Fury ability. I feel like it just runs out a little bit too soon. We see mclovin here, who's on these treasures quite early. But yeah, as I said, I'd like to see a small buff to the House of Explorer. I think they deserve it. For a card to be required for them to be good is, a little bit of a cop out.
what I find was very amazing for me. I one time looked over the Explorer and I saw it said it's a range cavalry, light range cav, and it has a multiplier against your cav and your hand shock infantry, while you know your European Explorers do not have that.
I never even took a time to notice that, but yeah, that is interesting. We got distributivism coming in. I believe it's distributivism. Can we have a look at some deck play?
See
Yep, it's
from
distributivism. So
House has already
interesting. We got
shipped
a
the
bit of water.
papers. Here we have just mass Phalanis. We have team riflemen. But that does not buff your Falani, so I don't know why he has this card. Oh, here it is,
Filani is a
range
ranged
infantry.
infantry.
Right, I'm thinking of the
You
gunpowder
dope.
then we
Yeah.
also have then the one that improves their range, and then also another one buff. We do see, oh, this is interesting. We have a card here that buffs outlaws, mercenaries, and natives. I wonder why he has this. Aging
Maybe
upwards,
just throw
start
it in there.
high.
You know.
A very classic. Let me just switch here to see what the Russian is doing. So no Cossacks, so yeah, I do think that does mean the early game pressure is gonna be weaker, but I still think your Strelets with your recruits will be great.
Yeah, as I said, I'd love to see him just send that 700 wood first, get his infrastructure going, and start to try and take control of the map early and not allow Hausa too much of a chance to take advantage of this real tight knit trading post.
Yeah, you see, look at this now. The home fucking screen does not want to pop out. Ah, so annoying. I wonder if the settings reset itself. No, it didn't. So why is the...
Tried Shift A or Shift, yeah, Shift A or D.
I wonder now why it is stuck like this. It wasn't last time.
Are you pressing the hotkey for the home city deck?
Doesn't seem to work. I wonder if
That
I need
usually
a...
works.
I wonder if I need to reset my hotkeys here. We do see a forward blockhouse. I think I have some time. Let me see if I can't sort this out. Why it's doing this, I do not know.
African PCs.
Yes, yes. That is a problem.
We have the Akan that was banned for Hausa.
Yes.
Apologies while Amon sorts his shit
There we
out.
go.
There we go.
There we
We're
go.
back. We're back. Okay, so we see the forward blockhouse here. So yeah, as you said, I think we can expect the early pressure. We've got the TP down as well. Did we see 700 wood as the first shipment, or was it?
No, I believe he just went quartermaster H up for the wood, and now he immediately shipped coin behind this. So he does want to go for recruits. There it is. You see, this is where I think banning the Falanis would have been a better option than banning the Akans, because at least this way you have Musk on Musk, or you know, the Strelets that can deal with them, or you know, later you can go Musk Falk. But
Yep.
here now, he doesn't have a way to deal
Got
with
the Raiders.
Falanis.
Got the Raiders coming in, and the recruits coming in at the same time. Are they going to catch him? Building that second trading post. I think he needs to walk towards those ruskets there so they can get caught. Beautiful. Well done, Keelan. He comes around, starts building again. He should be able to get that up. Well played, but yeah, I think 8 Raiders. Do not overextend, my friend. I think 8 Raiders does clean that.
Oh,
and
really?
He's sending him in to die. Mate. No.
Oh, now he's putting him back. Great. I think this is a smart play from him. If he can contain the House of player, take the TP line, you know, get stagecoach, I think he would be dominating the match with that eco advantage.
I think they've both got the same idea here. They're both marching their troops around the same ways. You're going to see them. Okay, I think we're going to see. No, I don't think he sees them, but we are going to see McLovin go in for the raid. See if he can't tax his APM. Yeah, we've got the shipment here, and the siege begins. What's Russia's response here?
No shipments, no batching military units. Trying to get Strelets out, but the Musk are out of position.
Very far from home.
I wonder if Lunix
We're
sees
going to
this.
see some raids here.
Oh,
We're going to see some raids here.
that's one
I
veil.
don't think he sees that. I think all four are going to go down. Oh, 3.
2. Can he save that one? No, that is 3.
That is so
Losing
rough for Russia.
TP. He's trying to idle as well.
And he's
Get some veil
just
kills.
going for a stroll, but I didn't
He's
even get one, and he's
more
losing
veils.
what? Keelan, no,
Not
he's just
like
walked straight past his
this.
forward. Oh, jeez.
Oh, the
And
Strelets.
this hurt. This hurts Russia a lot. Losing like units this early, that many villages this early. Yeah, and he can just sit right under the TC.
He's trying to go for a base trade, but I feel like you can't be base trading.
He's attacking the wrong buildings. Just go back and defend, my friend. What are you doing?
I believe he's gonna lose this TC. He needs to get Minutemen.
He's gonna lose the TC.
With the Strelet pop, he could win this, but he needs to get the Minutemen out. He doesn't have the food. Where those Strelets coming?
Would be lovely.
Oh no, he's going for a base trade and he's losing his units. I believe this is over here.
Game 2 looks over before it really even began.
I think there was no need for him to be this aggressive. I think defend, take the TP line. You can Russia can easily mass.
That's Russia's game, yeah.
But I think he threw by just diving the opponent's base. There was no need for this. There it is. Even your musketeers, they can't out DPS a raider's siege. Like, you will lose that base trade.
Yeah, there's quite a big skill gap here. You know, we can and and say what we want, but I just don't think he's got the APM to keep up with him. I don't think his builds are terrible and his build order is terrible, but yeah, I think he just is struggling to come to the table with APM.
We have a 1100 player versus a 1500 player from mclovin, and we can see the 1500 elo skill from him. Yeah,
it's quite a big gap, and the tournament was meant to be 1350 to 1500, but whoever participated in the last one did get an invitation into this tournament.
Yes.
So yeah, that's why we see such a huge divide in skill, which, you know, is going to make for some whitewashes, but it is what it is.
We always love to see the underdog. Maybe they can do something. I'm hoping now for Killan. Lock in your ass.
I hope mclovin honestly just like goes a random civ here and like just gives us a game, you know. Just let the man play. Let the man show us what he's got.
Well, we do now see 2 of his main civs. They are gone. No Spain, no Hausa. I don't know what will be his third option that he's gonna pick here. Maybe something normal, you know, something vanilla like Brits or France maybe. I'm not too sure what he's gonna pick.
And it's Killen's pick on the map, I assume?
Yes.
Okay, so just to wrap that up, it's 2-0 for mclovin. Comprehensive victories, really crushing Lunix and taking this series out. But look, Lunix has the chance to get a point, I believe. Is that how it works?
Yes.
Enlighten us.
Yes. So it is a best of 3, but you know, that best of 3 is a little bit in brackets. So you play your 3 matches, and then every match you can get a point, and I think this allows for, even though if you're playing against somebody that's a higher elo, maybe he makes a mistake or something, and you can get a point from that match because it is group stage. Every point will matter. So I think that made for more
Old Champions League format.
like the old classic Champions League format. Yes, kind of. I did wanna go more into that concept of win, get 3 points, you lose, you get 0, but there's no way to get 1 point from a draw. You can't draw in an RTS, right? There's no timer.
Yeah, that's
there's
right.
no nothing. Um, so I think this way is pretty nice. 3 matches, each match for a point to play. So you could be 2-0 down, you could get flogged the first 2 matches, but if you come out strong the third game, you can walk away with a point, which could be the decider of your fate in the group.
Yeah, big stuff. It's also good, I guess. You play 3 matches in the group stage and you get 3 best of 3 games rather than be instantly knocked out if you've had an off night. So, yeah, whilst Lunix has lost tonight, it's not over for him. He can turn things around and still get out of the group.
I do hope he logs in Aztecs, and he's been, well, I know he's been playing a bit with Aztecs and the different build orders. There's the Aztec Rush, there's the Warrior Priest Boom. I've seen him play this on rank. It's very interesting because I've seen him play Aztec and go for the Warrior Priest Boom, and he feels so confident in it that even though his opponent was Haudenosaunee, he still went for a Warrior Priest Boom.
That's pretty wild, though. Yeah, Mr. JR, it is looking like a mclovin clean sweep, but stranger things have happened. So, look, we're going to be here. We're going to see this one out, and we're going to hope that we can see Lunix take this to mclovin and try and give us something to cheer for. We love an underdog.
I'm hoping to see something spectacular soon.
Have we got any locked-in civs and bans, Amon?
Let me see. Next map is unknown, and then we have mclovin going France, and okay, Killan going for Lunix, going for Spain. We have Rods banned for Spain, and then the Huss are banned for France. So let me just
Interesting pick. Like, whilst it does eliminate you getting 5 Huss semi, France just goes to age 3, I guess, and then makes Curse. So yeah, a little bit obsolete of ban, I feel. But we'll see how this one plays out, especially with no rods.
No rods, no Huss. But we do still have
unknown.
Yes.
Wonder what France is going to do on unknown.
We could see natives from France. Yeah, that is a potential if the map does give him good natives. But I think the fact that Spain still has those 2 Falcons as an option, even though you don't have your rods, you can still go with the pikemen, you can still go with the musk, you can still go with the goons. So I think, and France.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just go straight into rods, and I don't think musk falcons are like terrible option for Spain.
The fact that there's no Haas means France will need to deal with the Falcons by either, the Falcons need to be out of position, or he needs to get curs or goons, or even make calls.
Ship him 2 Falcons himself.
He could. That is a possibility, yeah. But then we see which one can micro the better.
I've got my money on mclovin, but we'll see how it pans out.
There we go. Still staying with their colors, not changing at all.
I like that.
And oh my, what is
All right,
this?
take it away, Amon. Introduce us.
In the bottom corner, we have McLovin playing as the French. In the top corner, playing as Spain, the underdog, we have Lunix. An interesting unknown map. And we have quite a lot of natives, but I don't think these are natives France would want for a native build.
I mean, they're not terrible. It's what, shock infantry, and I believe they're musks, are they? The Sudanese?
Range shock infantry, I believe they are.
Oh, I believe they're just light infantry. That's what makes sense. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't think it's something you'd want to play into Spain with, but either way, we'll see shortly once we get a deck selection.
Oh, and there we go.
Plenty of food on this map. We got elephants here. Elephants are such a great food source. 1,000 food each. You're set until your mid game with that herd back there. We got the sacred field as well, generating XP.
We got some Indian influence over here, it seems like.
Makan Bananiwara.
Quite interesting. That is gonna be a nice XP though. Especially for Spain.
It's what,
more
1/3
XP.
of a trading post?
I believe Spain would be loving this. Looks like my hotkeys. I need to see why it does that, because now if I put up the deck again, it's not going to be cancelled. Yeah. Lovely.
You actually suck. Sort this out before the next game, mate. I think everyone can agree with that. That was a tribute to you, Patush. Makan Bananiwara. For anyone who doesn't know, Patush is our token Indian of the Age of Empires 3 community.
McLovin has shipped his 3
Got some
bills.
treasure play. Let me do. Can we see the France deck now, or is it too late, or is it going to get stuck again?
No. We have 3 bills.
Okay. Okay. Whoa, he's gone 2 carols. This is going to be interesting. Pretty standard Spain deck. He's thrown in the Halberdier and Musk upgrade, I believe, in Age 3. Which provides rank ups for every kill. Yeah. There you go. Combat promotions. That's going to be interesting. I think we're going to see a Musk Falk here, based just off that shipment. Everything else relatively standard. I'd like to see Pioneers in there instead of economic theory.
You would love the Pioneers, wouldn't you?
I would. I think the French villager play is, I wouldn't say it's underrated, but it's just so strong to be able to have your villagers to be able to dive in for you like that when shit sort of gets hot.
We have John of Arc leading McLovin's nation here. And then Andres Rodriguez. Wow, very aggressive with the TP here.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Look, McLovin has gone the natives, so that's interesting. He's probably going for a tech there in the natives. Is it the Sudanese he's gone for?
Yes.
Is that the Red Sea Wagon? Interesting.
Is he macroing resources for it, or is he just... It doesn't have
Can't
the
see.
native cards.
Can't see his thought process here. But I'm here for it.
4 bills into 700 wood. And he is actually making the
Yeah, he's going
dervish.
for it.
Well, McLovin does know
With
there is a rush coming, so I would really
very
like.
interesting choice.
Oh wow! Wow! This
Yeah.
TP line, my word.
Still works out to be, I think, the same. One experience per second is just a super long TP line. So it's got to travel right around the map.
Yeah. Fully connected. I do really think Stagecoach would be amazing here. That it could become 400 resources. Oh, and there is the dervish.
Here we go. We've got it. We've got the barracks down.
They 2.5 multiplier. Some ranges is.
Lunix has got crossbowmen coming out. He's got enough crossbowmen. He's going to finish the batch.
Oh no!
You silly duffer. You silly duffer.
Sudanese do have low siege.
There's no way he sits under this trading barracks. Sorry. He's going for the raid with his crossbow. I'd be
Oh no!
trying to.
It's not gonna do much against those French.
No,
bills.
no.
Here they come, and they're moving.
Show him the power. Show him the power. Oh, he hasn't upgraded them yet.
Oh, he doesn't even need them. Look at that. One volley and then a bit of melee. Gone they go. Full Sudanese dervish built here from McLovin. I wonder what he's backing this up with. Shipping crossbows.
He's got a full light infantry build, so like a Hussar shipment just wrecks this, man.
I do think rushing was. Oh, he does have a stable. I like this. I really do like this. But please.
I'm glad he
must
recognized
finish the
it.
batch. He needs to finish
I'd
the
love
batch.
to just see this clean up here. Come on. The barracks will go down. Regardless, the barracks will go down.
Yes. He does need to finish this batch. Please. Finish the
He's
batch.
overpopped.
Oh,
He's overpopped.
no.
And he's not building houses either. So
Yeah. Oh, I feel like don't show it. Do not. Oh, okay, he is just diving it right now.
no, what's he doing?
Oh, McLovin
What is
knows
he
Haas.
doing?
He knows there's Haas.
What is he doing? He walked right past them. No. You silly boy.
He wants to H here, which I
It's
think
actually
is,
it's a smart play taking down this sacred field because he doesn't have a way of getting it back.
yeah. And if he can seal the
I know he's
cows
trying to
or
H
the
here,
yaks
but
would be nice as well. He is going to try and H. I think he can do it, but I do think McLovin is not that far behind. Never mind, forget I said anything. He is quite behind. And he's not taking down the sacred field. He's actually pulling his units back. I think.
see the Huss here. Are they going to get the raid here? I think we got a raid down here. We got a raid. Is he going to see that? He's definitely going to see the flare that comes up. All right, let's go.
No.
Surely.
That's what. No, please.
We got
please.
one bill. We got no. Don't run away. What are you doing? No.
Can we get 3? Can we get 3?
Oh lordy.
And the bills are standing still a bit. He's drag boxing
3 bills. That.
all. It could be 4, and it's 4
Just
bills.
kill that one. That's 4 bills.
And now
I think that's a good. That's good.
Yes.
That's fine. That's fine from him. If he can go up here. Oh, he's gone Musk. He's gone Musk. No. Oh, this bloke's making me want to pull my hair out. Finish the badge. Put your settlers in. No, his APM is being taxed heavily here.
No Huss. 2 Huss only. And they're not hitting. They're moving up and down. Oh no! He clicked the stable to the location.
No.
please, these wills though. You need to get these wills out. Did he age up with the Huss? The scout? Ah.
He did. We've got enough shock infantry here, though, that they may nullify these Huss, but I try and get a timing off, and Minutemen with your Huss pop and your Huss you got out, and these masks, I think that may be enough to clean.
With Minutemen, I do think so as well. It was a great raid though. 26 wills from Killan and 24. And a bit of
24
idle time.
CDBs, though.
He's now getting the market upgrades. I think he also got Greekos. Yes, that was a mistake not getting that earlier. And mclovin.
He doesn't need to take this fight. Don't take this fight.
Where's those wills going?
We're going... Okay, so now we need to take this fight with Minutemen. Come on.
Ship the Falks. There it is. Oh, I feel like he needs to... Oh, here it goes. There's a Minuteman. There you go. Do we have
There we go.
dogs?
This is where we're going to see
We have
it.
all the dogs as well. This is very nice. Oh, the Huss are doing
This is going to... I think this is going to be a cleanup.
Oh, yeah.
This is a cleanup.
This is amazing.
What a...
What
what
a
a hold
legend.
here from Lunix.
What a legend.
And he's in age 3. I think McLovin's in a lot of trouble here.
Yes, how
What a cleanup this was. I think that he's gone leaned in a little bit too heavy into the natives. He needs to get up as soon as possible.
I do like...
And this is where Lunix needs to do the counter offensive here.
I do
We need to see some raids.
I do like the rule of, the rule is always, when you're aging, don't push your opponent's base, and this is exactly what mclovin is doing. He lost all of that army, and now he's aging behind us. He has all of that raise now. He doesn't have raise for economy, more upgrades. He doesn't have raise for more military, and he's now relying on just delaying until he can get Falcons out.
That's not enough. It's just not enough.
Oh, the Huss.
He may be able to get some cheap shots here. He can take 2 Huss for free there. But I think mclovin knows what to do here. I think he's going to absorb this. He'll let the barracks go down and send his 2 Falcons of his own.
Yeah, he knows there's there. I do think that shipping the Huss will be, shipping the Falcons will be a problem because there is still Huss on the map. And if...
I think he's got enough muskets out now. He can ship those Falcons.
Aging up with the bishop as well.
He's gone the bishop too. That's so greedy. But let's see what happens. He needs to rebuild a barracks here. Yeah, he's doing that now. He's got his he's got wilderness warfare in as well, so we can see a CDB pool.
We have lancers coming. He's banking these shipments. He needs to get houses down and just spam these shipments. And there is the age up. Lancers are coming. They're on their way. With more musk. Oh, please.
I think he's got enough here.
He needs to move those lancers forward. Shipping
He's
curse!
still got his Minuteman.
Shipping curse!
It could make for a good pop with the CDB pool.
But this is a...
I think he's wary of all the hand. No. You have to keep the pressure up here. Okay, we've got the forward barracks going down, which is great. He's establishing his position. He cannot leak units here, mclovin.
The lancers, he needs to get the lancers forward. Shipping wood behind this, very nice. I love that. Going double skirm, that's very nice. Trying to double rack some
Exactly what he
skirms.
needs.
It will be really brilliant here. But the double TC from France, he needs to be putting pressure. France will outboom you. Yeah, there it is.
He's going to finish his batch is the real question, though.
He cancelled it.
He didn't finish his batch. He cancelled. He's going straight Musk Lancer here. It's going to be an interesting crash. We've got 20 Musk. We've got 10 lots of Cav. I don't think the Kerr was the right call.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at we got this jacked CDBs here as well. He's got his Wilderness Warfare in, so 280 HP, and he's definitely going to need to be pulling those in when he does decide to come crashing in.
He's putting his musk
Yeah,
here.
preemptively putting them there. Smart.
I feel like he's got the upgrade. He needs to go in right now. He's given France way too much time. Oh, he did make the skirms. There's 1, 2.
Yeah, I think he's just shipping. McLovin's in a terrible spot right now.
And
He's going to
McLovin
catch this cav.
seizes
He's going to catch
puts
it.
him in melee. Not like this, lunix. Not like this.
That's a complete cleanup of your cav. No, you cannot be throwing away cav units like that.
Still just pumping the vills out. Double Rexen right now. Got the Felks. He's making skirms. He's stopping with the natives. He's not making any more natives.
I think that's a smart
no,
play.
he did not move them out. He pulled them back in.
No. Yeah, okay, I think here he's got his 10 skirm out, he's got his musk out, I think he can push forward here. I'd like to see a 8 cuirassier timing. Oh my gosh, Spain's got enough to get to industrial. I wonder if we're going to see that.
If he goes industrial,
I think he's going to do it, yeah.
Not take a fight.
Yep, he's going industrial.
Oh, I feel like he shouldn't be taking a fight here though. Does Lunix see this?
In front of the army. Never a good idea.
McLovin sees these.
Scores have evened up temporarily, but that's only because there's so many resources gone now in that age up. And yeah, it's smart of him. Just do not take a fight that you don't need to take.
He shipped 1,000 wood, and I don't know what he done with the 1,000. There it is. Okay, he's putting down a very aggressive TC.
I think that's fine though. That's fine. He's got himself some nice line of sight there. He can now start double batching vills. Interesting shipment choice. Why are we doing this when we can send 2 heavies?
Exactly. I think this is.
This could be that. That's a terrible misplay. He doesn't even have any archaic infantry out.
No, he's got.
Oh my gosh.
2 crossbows.
2 crossbowmen. Oh jeez.
Oh, he's going forward now as well. Oh.
He hasn't banked enough for his upgrades. Wait for your upgrades to come in.
I do believe if you could like use the cav to focus his attention somewhere else and move the Falcons and try to snipe them, brilliant. But I don't believe he's gonna try and do that. McLovin is
I believe we have our timing.
Falcons is shooting. The Falcons aren't unpacking. Now they are unpacking. They're gonna shoot the Falcons. There it is. First volley Falcon down.
There's 1 Falcon down. We need to see those musks get in there.
Second Falcon is also down.
Skirms are extremely vulnerable.
They have.
Yeah, I think that's a cleanup. And he's pushed in before he's got in his upgrades.
And the Falcons were not popping from this TC. It would have been very nice here as well. And there he calls it. I don't think it was
just like
over.
that.
I still think he could have kept going. Because
it definitely wasn't over, but that forward base was done for. I think that Shipman killed him because 2 heavies there is probably a wipe there. That's terrible.
Definitely, he played much better the 3rd game than he did in the first 2. He really came out swinging in this game. I think we saw some potential.
I think McLovin clearly misplayed there. The native going so hard into natives, pushing into a Spain town center, like when you know there's Hus on the field, you've got a 4 Hus pop, you know that's going to come from an age up. I thought was a pretty big misplay. No native techs either in your deck, so yeah, look, it is what it is. We have the clean sweep from McLovin, 3-0. He made for a good game though in the 3rd game, and Lunix goes and he'll be licking his wounds after this one. What's next for him? What do you think? What do you think happens for him? He needs to go to the drawing board.
I think he needs to go back again and look at the way he played the first two games. Um, the Brits one, I think he should leave Brits. Stick to Sips. You know how to play. Like clearly his Spanish was amazing against McLovin's France, and try to just improve upon the on this build order from him, because I honestly think he could have won the game by being more aggressive.
Yeah, I think it's a game knowledge thing. Is just picking your timings and sort of learning a little bit more about how different civs work and understanding, as I said, your timings is crucial in Age of Empires 3. He
Mm,
had a timing there and he chose to ship the wrong shipment, and ultimately that cost him the game. That's sort of the bottom line there. And the only thing that's going to fix it is playing more games.
yeah. I'm a bit sad not seeing his Aztecs. I am hoping to see his Aztecs in the future. But while we finish our Group D first match, we have McLovin leading the group by 3 points, and Killan sitting on 0. But it's not over yet. It's not over until the fat lady sings.
Just singing, mate. Yeah, look, tomorrow we have another match, myself versus Shotgun. That'll be happening in 22 hours. So yeah, tune in for that one.
Hmm. Yeah, it'll be another underdog versus bit of a 1500 elo player. Um, we will
Don't think I haven't
see.
quite got there, mate, but I appreciate the glazing. Look, thanks everyone for having us. Apologies for Amon's hiccups and his terrible setup for streaming. Look, we'll go to the drawing board and we'll figure
Yeah.
out a way to make sure that this is a little bit smoother next time for everyone's viewing. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. If you clicked a link from any of the Discords, Free Food Party, Lionheart's Discord, thanks for clicking that and tuning in. Stay tuned for more. The tournament's just begun. I am going to be signing out. Amon, thank you for having me.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And
No
thanks for the
problem.
viewers for tuning in. And yeah, like you said, we are just starting now. Um, and I'm excited to see what we get. I will be also now signing off. But yeah, I will always post, and I'll try to make a bit of a better schedule on Twitch. This was my first stream on Twitch. I like it more than YouTube. It's a bit better. Um, but I just
Before
need to.
before we go, before I do sign out, I think McLovin would be keen to come in and give you a post match interview.
Is it?
So I will now sign out and allow McLovin to take the stage.
Yeah. McLovin, it was a fantastic series to watch you play. Um,
Thank you. Am I coming through all right on the stream?
I believe so. Yes. Yes.
All right. Thanks. Yeah, that was really fun. It was actually pretty intense. Don't get me wrong. Don't make it sound like it was a wash or slaughter. Like I was sweating in pretty much all those games. Not like being a sweat, but like on the edge of my seat. Because yeah, like that third game especially, I did really badly. I went because I was umming and ahhing about going natives, and then I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna do it, even though I hadn't picked a native deck. Um, and I was like, what was going on with those Shaolin monk guys? I was using them thinking they were like a pikeman unit, and then they were just crumbling to like in that fight under the town center. I was like, hold on, what's going on here? Like when I was in H2, and I go and hover over them, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
they're a hand shock infantry. They
Yeah.
counter like light infantry, and so I had I was like, what was I thinking? I had a terrible like unit comp.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, sorry, continue.
Yeah, the Sudanese dervishes were not like doing it either. Because yeah, just even though he had like a small amount of hussars there, they just cleaned up my mass.
Well, yeah, it was weird seeing you go double natives, because it was like you wanted to like fake him out. Oh, I'm not going natives because I don't have a native deck. I feel like you either pick the native deck with the French native cards or you don't. That's how it is. I feel like that was a
I was not
misplay.
trying to fake him out. I was being an idiot.
I feel like after the first game you were like, okay, this guy is trolling me. He killed my hunt. Time to kill him now. Time to end it.
Oh, no, I was kind of just like, oh, come on, man, are you really doing that? But then I was like, it doesn't really matter at the end of it. I mean, again, I'd never played against him before, so I had no idea like, what his, like, if it was what his skill was. So, and I saw him doing that, and I was like, oh, bro. And he told me like, yeah, I'll be watching like some of the pros and stuff. And I'm just like, well, don't learn that from them. If that's the only thing you're gonna learn from them. Don't do that. That's so unchivalrous. But at the end of the day, it didn't really matter. I got over it very quickly.
No, it's oh man, it
Can I
was.
jump in for a second there?
Yeah.
What were you thinking when you got cleaned up under his TC?
Oh, I said it earlier.
What's going through your head there?
Because
You look done.
I thought the Shaolin, the Rattan shields, I thought they were a pikeman unit. I didn't read the card, like read their unit stats. I thought they were pikemen, so I thought I was going, the dervishes are light infantry, so I thought I had basically like a skirm pike comp, but no, I had a skirm hand shock infantry, which counters light infantry and artillery. So it was basically like two anti-infantry units. And even though he only had like what 5 hussars there, he was able to just
I think
clean
it was
up that
8.
map.
So he had the 4
Oh,
pop
he had
from
8.
the
Oh
he
yeah,
had the
that's
4
right.
pop from the age up, and he popped the Minutemen as well.
And I should have realized something was going on when it took him a very long time to burn down that stable. And I was like, well, what's going on here? And then I was like, oh, wait a minute, these guys are not pikemen.
Yeah, look, I'll be honest. You should have probably lost that game. I think inexperience cost him more than anything. Because
he
I
wasn't
think
able to
he
capitalize on
needed
it.
to
And
be aggressive.
he was pushing me, and he stopped pushing me, and he could have like just kept going and done a lot more damage. I was trying to like get him to push, and then when the cuirassiers
TDBs.
arrived, not the CD, I wasn't actually thinking of that. I was just thinking, okay, when the the heavy cav arrived, I was gonna like engage his army, wrap him around, take out his falconets, like just out micro him. But he just didn't push. And then when I saw the industrial hit, I was like, oh shit, I gotta get a move on, and immediately pushed in. And luckily, yeah, the falconet spawned at his home TC, not at the forward one. And he even said like, yeah, if that had not happened, if he had all 4 there, then yeah, it probably would have been a different. I don't know. Actually, I got a lot of free hits before he reacted. I don't know if he would have cleaned me up, but I wouldn't have had such a big mass that I do now. Like I've got 57 units still. I don't know how many men I lost in that fight. I'm just going to quickly pull it up.
I think for Killen's sake, it's worth noting that if he ships 2 heavies there rather than archaic infantry combat, he probably wins the game.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he did. He had 2 crossbowmen on the map.
It wasn't over. It was not
over.
It was not over.
It was not. I was so surprised. Like he looked at the score, it was still very tight. I was surprised that because all he could have done was just I burned down his forward base, and he could still build up in his main base, and he could have just kept going. I was
he was an age up.
Yeah, he was an age ahead. He was way ahead of me.
Not even that, like he pulled his musk back, he had 2 falcons at the base, and he could ship 2 heavies. Like he would have had 4 cannons with some musk. He could have pushed you back and still be in a good position by being an age ahead of you. I think he preemptively called it, but I guess he thought to himself, now the skill gap is getting out of hand, because now 2 TC France and I'm losing fights left and right.
I would have loved to have seen a CDB pool there.
But yeah, no, I'm not here to rag on the guy. It's it's a low elo tournament, and just because we didn't have that many players sign up, it's a bit uneven. But like the next couple games are going to be um, pretty intense.
Who you gunning for in your next game? Who
Oh,
you hoping you verse?
a certain
A
Dutchman.
certain Dutch.
Mmm.
There it is. There it is.
Certain Jedi Master.
Uh,
Yeah, a certain high ground owner.
Enjoyer.
Yeah,
I
enjoyer,
got
yeah.
enjoy. Oh, but
All right, I'm
we
actually signing out now. See you later,
Okay,
guys. Have a good one.
yeah.
bye bye.
Right, well, McLovin, I'm gonna also then quickly say thanks for the games. Can't wait for you tomorrow to hop in, watch some more, and see you when you play, and keep an eye on your group stage, see how far you can get.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely. Good game. Thank you, GG, Keelan, Lunix.
Right, then I just wanna quickly, I'm gonna pull in Killan. I just wanna hear what's his take and see what he was thinking and how he felt about the tournament. Mr. Killan, GG's. It was.
Thank you.
It was good. It was good. Especially the third game. I think a bit of timing. You could have definitely won the third game. I'm very happy with that, and I'm excited to see what you can do in the future.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was interesting. I think my strategy in the first game didn't quite pay off. I always get caught, like the last time I've been trying it and stuff, they always seem to see one of the last villagers. I'm hoping one day that'll pay off. I can just steal all their hunts and just wipe them all out.
Pulling a bit of how shall I say, H2 laming into H3, you know, because you know, in H2 you could steal people's sheep and stuff, and then that was your thought process, almost, you know, kind of like stealing the sheep by killing the hunt. Very funny.
Yeah, pretty much. Just starve them out, I suppose. Because, like, I think, to be fair, if you can get the barracks down, your two vills, send them two vills off, build a house each for them two, get two vills each. With two vills, one shot just kills the hunt straight away, so you can literally just wipe their hunt out, but it didn't work, so.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like if you do that, you needed to have committed the vills, you know, kill the hunt, let the vills die, because you shot some hunt and then you ran the vills away and still lost them. I think the main problem in game one was you did not understand that, because I saw you were making pikemen, right? Pikemen do not counter rods at all.
Mm, yeah.
But
Did you make us? I can't really remember. I was just going Pike, because obviously Pike were. Oh, what do you mean when I just send him into his base?
yeah.
But I had like 8 of them. That was for like a little raid. Yeah, that was. I think I was just desperate at that point because he was in my base. I thought do a bit of a counter raid to maybe
Mm.
send him back to his base, get a bit of time. Um, Generally just make the rods for the Pike for siege.
We were also talking about going back and forth when we said like you know, you main your Aztecs, you love your Aztecs. Why didn't we see an Aztecs from you? Are you keeping it for later in the, you know, as a surprise later?
No, well, I was gonna play Aztec game 5, but then I was thinking like, what unit is he gonna ban? And like, do my strategies revolve too much around a single unit? Like, I haven't got a single strategy yet for this mode, I suppose. Whereas the others I've like tried a few different things.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, um, good games. Unfortunately, you know, you walk away with no points, but it's not over yet, right? You still have to play a few other opponents in your group, and maybe you can pull something off, you know, and get further into the tournament. Um,
Yeah, man, definitely try and get a point. I suppose you can't draw in this game, can you? So
well, no. Not like other RTSs. Yeah, we were talking about that, so you know, but it's you played against a 1500 elo player. You know, this guy's almost 400 elo above you. You did really well in game three, and you know, it shows you can challenge these types of players. Um, just by, you know, being a bit more, you know, consistent, playing a bit more, learning units and so on. But now, thanks for the games, and I hope to see you in the next round.
When is the next one, by the way?
Well, you can just arrange now with your opponent if you want. In your little group chat that we've made for you guys. So, but
No,
I
meant
will.
I meant in the tournament. Like, what's the next tournament game?
Oh, your
Who's playing
opponent.
next?
Your opponent, or oh,
No,
the
no,
next
not me.
showcase. The next showcase.
Just the next game. What's the next game today?
We got Grime versus Shotgun tomorrow, and then we have on Tuesday, the 7th of October, 7 p.m. Well, Grime Scene versus Shotgun will be 11 a.m. tomorrow, and then we
Okay.
have Tateki versus Briki Kasufle Penda on the 7th October. We might have Mr. Junior and Quake Aragon playing today, but not sure yet. We will arrange that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, keep me updated. I'll probably be on the Discord.
Yes. Well then, I will be signing out. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Biggies. See you in a bit.